Welcome back on deynonmod. Today I want to propose you a video about the unboxing review about the Transformers Age of the Prime Fireflight. This is the fourth of the members to combine and create Superion. Remember that technically with this version of Hasbro you only need Silverbolt to create really Superion, the main part, and the other ones are accessories. But I wanted, since I was a child, all Superion complete, so if Silverbolt was the one that it's the only piece that I was missing. Now that I can have all of them and create the complete Superion I wanted to have, so I decided to buy. But still, technically we can say that the review is finished, because we can take Slingshot. It's the same exact mold with only some little details and the colors change, so okay. At the same time, I wanted to make a unboxing because I wanted to show you what it is, because sincerely I love Superion and I really wanted to have it finished, and really it's really quite nice. Remember that it's Fireflight, it's a fighter bomber and it's a A4 Phantom 2, so quite intriguing as model. And we can start to see about the mod itself from the box. Okay, we can see that it's the same as all the others, so 17 transformation moves to transformate and so on. I love such type of design, and if we compare with this that it's Slingshot, we can find that it's technically almost the same as design. Same about here. Okay, what the change it's about this part, because here we can find that if this is Slingshot, we had the second part about the puzzle to combine together, so it's not bad. Okay, I quite like, because at least has not been lazy and make it a complete duplicate of this box itself. And we can find also that it's almost the same about the back. Still, this it's really quite a nice model. Okay, we can see the indication also here that it's a 4 to 5 ones. And now let's open this and start to see, because sincerely I quite like. And eventually remember that if you want to throw away the box, you can cut off the images and so on. For example, this could be an amazing bookmark, so it's something that you can save. Also here one, so eventually save a bit because it's nice. So let's open this. Okay, so here are this that is the guarantee. Here we have the instructions. Okay, if could be useful for you, because sincerely it's the same as Slingshot, so once that you learned about him you can have no need about these ones, but still it's interesting and we know which part of the model for Superion it's okay. Eventually if you need it, anyway they are interchangeable, so you can use a side or another without any problem. So let's start to see about the model itself. So about here we can use this one as a background eventually. Here in this one that there is quite amazing. I love such type of texture, so I will skip. There is about the weaponry. About the weaponry we can make a little comparison and see that it's exactly the same of the ones that come from Slingshot, so even these are exactly the same. So remember about this. Anyway, now we take this apart and start to talk about the robot. So let's see about the model itself, that it's exactly a clone of Slingshot, so we can see that the holes are exactly in the same position, so okay. Obviously there is a difference about the colors and the head of the airplane. Okay, still I quite like, because it has quite a great mobility. We can see here I never liked this all. Okay, but it's not really a problem, even if I would have preferred that it was covered. And here we can change the position about this. We can make a change about the stabilizer here, that it's not bad. And about the arms, that has quite interesting movement. Okay, because we can have a lot, because the transformation. It's pity that the wrists are anyway also here not modifiable. Okay, it's a bit of pity, but understandable. We have the gear here in the head, that it's the wheel from the front. Okay, here, so it's quite nice. I quite like, so it's a good clone about Slingshot, so it's not bad at all. And so here we can see the 4 Aerialbot till now. So we have AairRaid, Slingshot, Silverbolt, and here Fireflight. So okay, as you can see, it's quite nice. And also comparing these two together, we can see that are almost the same height. Okay, here we have this part, but I only need to raise this one back, and it's the same height. So it's perfectly like this. Really quite nice. And step by step we are completing Superion. We only miss a single one, so quite nice. So now let's go to see about the transformation about Fireflight. Here we can see the comparison of the two in the alt mode. We can see they are really quite similar, but at the same time have some little difference. For example, the positioning about the wings. So it's really quite intriguing. I quite appreciate a lot, and really it's one of the best of the part about this Superion as options. So it's really quite nice. Remember that here we have this all that it let you have, that you can separate the two and create the two parts for the arms of the Superion Pentajet. So eventually, okay. So now it's time to start to add these to Superion. And to convert this in the part for the arm, you only need to take up these ones because it's better to hand, and then take this part that come from the part of the Silverbolt. So remember about the video related, and you combine the two with this hose here like this, and once that you're done, you are only to move a bit and should be separating. But I find it really quite problematic for me to do, so I don't want to risk to break something. So you can take something like this, push here in this hole in, and once you've done, you can simply separate. Then you can unfold this one and add the two parts separately without any problem. So then we can go to see about Superion almost complete. So now we only need to add the arm, and once we are done, it's almost complete. Eventually you can decide to bend these wings like this. So to cover a bit, it's an option, okay? Otherwise, you see the hose. It's up to you decide. I like till I have to use this gun in this way, so I can change. And we only need the last piece, and it's complete. The Superion, it's amazing. So from deynonmod, it's everything. I invite you to subscribe to the channel, to ring the bell so to receive notification about new video, to comment under here about this video, or if you want to suggest me new videos. So I hope to see you again to the next time.